Hey, it's Tyler Horvath with Titan Media. Do you have an Adsense website but you're just not seeing the revenue that you want? Well, I've made over $2 million just with Google AdSense alone. And so I wanted to make a video and show you how you can increase your revenue with Google AdSense. So I'll show you 5 steps that you can use on your website today to increase your revenue. So, first thing is having relevant content. So having good content will help generate better ads because Google's algorithm for AdSense uses the content around it and where the person has been navigating to on the internet to decide what to show the user. So having really relevant content and really engaging content on your website will help find the best ads that will generate more clicks of your users. So make sure that you start out having good content on your website and having a good website that people want to go to. And this alone can help increase your Google AdSense revenue just by having, getting more traffic from having good content. So the next thing is one of the basics. And it's having your ads above the fold. So ATF, if you've ever seen this before, stands for above the fold. So what does that mean? Well, think about a website. Here's a web page. Now, when you're looking at a web page on your browser, there's a point where it stops, where you'll have to scroll down more. So if you think of it like a book page, this would be above the fold, where the fold is on the website. So having your ads, as many ads as possible without ruining the user experience, you want to have as many ads as possible above the fold so that when someone lands on your page, they will see those ads first. And the higher viewability that an AdSense ad has, the more it will get clicked on because it's in front of the people's eyes, they can see it more. So if you have your web page and all your ads are down here or at the bottom, it's more likely that less people are going to see that because when they land on the page, it's not right there for them to see. So make sure that you're putting your ads above the fold. It's okay to have ads under the fold. You just want to make sure that you have some prominent ads that are above the fold when someone reaches your site. And that brings me to the next one, and it's maximizing the number of ads. So it used to be that you could only have a maximum of 3 AdSense ads on your website, unless you're a premium publisher, which we were, and you could have up to 5 ads on your website. But now they've removed that policy altogether, and they just recommend having a good amount of ads for a good user experience. So if you have a really large page, it's okay to put 8 ads on there if it's really long, and you can spread out that content and spread out the ads and break it up into nice chunks where it's not just overloading the user with ads. This will maximize the amount of clicks that you can get as well because there's more chances for someone to click on more ads. I mean, pretty simple stuff. So the next one is the color. So the color and the design of the ad is super important, and it can be different for many websites. It depends on the color scheme of your website and all that, but you want your ads to be able to stick out. There's a thing called ad blindness, and that's where people are starting to get more blind to ads because they're used to seeing them, so they kind of shut that out of their brain when they're looking at your website. So having ads that stick out, maybe using a different color than the color of your website, or maybe one of your alternating colors, something that makes it stand out more than just using plain old black or the blue, the default blue that comes with AdSense. So make sure your ads have color and that they're adjacent to the colors of your website, and that will make them stick out more. So another one, and the last one, is super important now, and it's optimizing your site and your Google AdSense for mobile. So as many of you know, mobile now is 2 out of 3 every people are looking at the internet on their mobile device. So it's highly likely that if you run a website that you're going to be getting a lot more mobile users than desktop users. So you want to make sure that you are optimizing your ads for the mobile users as well. Now AdSense now has responsive ads that shrink and grow depending on the device that the person is coming from. But you also want to look at the general layout of your site and the UI to know, better places to put your ads. For example, you still want to use above the fold ads on a mobile device. It'll just be smaller, so the fold will be smaller. So maybe have an ad like right up at the top, or right up at the bottom, where people will be using the buttons and scrolling on their cell phone. These type of places are great places to put ads on a mobile website. Now, as far as types of ads, we find that using text ads only are much more, have a higher click-through rate, but they produce less CPC. And opposite with image ads. They are clicked less, but you'll get a lot higher CPC. They say it's best to just use both and let Google's algorithm figure out which works best on your website. But this is another option that you want to look at, a little extra tip. You want to check that out and see which working better on your site. And if it's text, then maybe you should be using more text ads. If it's images, you should be using more image ads. So these are just 5 super simple steps that you can do to increase your AdSense revenue. So if you're looking to increase the CTR, the CPC, just implement some of these or all of them, and you will see some great results. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to learn more about making money online, be sure to follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks. Have a great day.